Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you so very much, guys. We appreciate you all being here. Please share, subscribe, like. Don't forget a notification bell. We're just going to discuss what happened today. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk too much. We'll have a little bit of rumors or transfer news that goes on today. Liverpool played Leipzig in Germany today, and it was beautiful. Everything is so quiet. It's been very quiet on Twitter. I don't know what to say. But today we will talk about the match. We talk about Arsenal. We'll talk about Chelsea. We'll talk about Man U. Possibly look at what's going on over the pond. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us again. Don't forget, share, subscribe, like. All right. So we will start off with the match today in Germany. First half, Klopp chose a very, very, very mature team. Goalie was Adrian. Right back, you got Trent. Left back, you got Rob. The two center back, you got Konate and VVD. Middle three, Keita, Fab, and Thiago. Front three, Bobby, Salah, and then you got Diaz. So this was the most senior team that I've seen Klopp play in a long time, since last season. And the thing is, I'm starting to think that this will be the team that will start against City for the Community Shield, and probably the team that will start against Fulham for the EPL next month. The only person that might not be in this team will be the goalie, Adrian. I'm pretty sure Alisson should be back, from his injury. He should be back next week for the next game against Strasbourg, Red Bull Strasbourg. The first half, the game, it was very Liverpool controlling the ball. We have more of the ball. We scored our first goal was in 5 minutes. The press, Thiago pressing, leaving the ball up to Salah. Salah doing his thing, plays the ball beautiful. The goalie could not even move. That tells you how these guys have been working their behind off since we played Manchester United. Guys were very, very, very focused. Naby was on point. Thiago was doing his Thiago thing. Robo, like he hasn't even missed a step. Trent is Trent. And of course, my bad two center backs, we don't need to even talk about it. Even Adrian was doing very well. He had a very good scare from Nkunku during the latter stages of the first half. But that's something that Liverpool has to keep working on, because I think it was a foul, but the ref did not call it. And then they went straight through the middle. This was our issue last season, but I think Klopp is still going to work hard on it, because he was very frustrated when they let him through like that. Talking about the first half itself, it was beautiful. You could tell like we controlled the match. We pressed, but we didn't fully press, just ridiculously press. We make sure that we have control of the press, we have control of the ball. We had most of the ball in the first half. They did break a couple of times, but when they come to all the way to the backside, the defense and the goalie took care of. Second half was a whole different thing. He started off with the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes with the same team, and then he did a wholesale of substitutions. Salah was the only one who stayed. We had Gomez coming in. We have Matip coming in. Henderson, Milner coming in. Of course, left back, Tsimikas will get his. And then the midfield, he had Harvey Elliott. He had Stefan Bajcetic. And then he had Curtis on the left side. And then the front three was, of course, Nunez. Salah was there for quite a bit of time. And then Carvalho was on the left side. So it was a wholesale of changes, but nothing fell off. Actually, when these guys, which was more of a younger team, came in, the press went onto a whole different level. From the first half, the second half, of course, we got a penalty of Diaz, and then Nunez put in his first goal for Liverpool. Thanks from Salah. Salah usually kicked the penalty kick, but he knew how this kid needed the goal, and he gave him the ball. Right after that, 2 minutes later, Stefan Bajcetic, I have to find out to get his name right. Stefan Bajcetic press, he gets the ball to Harvey square past the ball, go. The game fully changed. I think we may need to work a little bit better in terms of when we go on the full gegenpress. We lost the midfield. We lost control of the midfield a little bit because, of course, it was the young guys in the middle. But I'm telling you, this kid named Stefan Bajcetic, he is going to be something to look at. I came in to look at two players, Carvalho and Nunez. I left talking about Stefan Bajcetic. This kid is something else. I don't know if we might end up going after another midfielder, but this kid is for the future. I'm telling you, this kid is special. Carvalho did Carvalho things. This kid, we already know what Carvalho is. I don't need to talk about Carvalho anymore. I told people Klopp is going to take his time with this kid. And you could tell this kid is 19 years old, plays like he's 25. All right. Harvey Elliott is a man possessed. This guy, because his season was cut short last season, this year he's on a mission. Nunez came in and shut the whole haters down. He scored 4 goals. Like all his goals beside the penalty kick was a striker's. Like that was the type of player Liverpool has been waiting for ever since Klopp came to LFC. Of course, ever since we also lost the boy Daniel Sturridge, because he was the only one who was just a clinical, just a striker. He gets the ball right around the front of the goal, you know he's going. This is the player that we've been looking at. And the more he plays, the more he's going to get confident. You guys saw this is just the beginning. I'm not going to say he's going to do madness this coming season, which I think he will, but he's with us for 6 years. His first year, can you imagine what his second and third and fourth and fifth is going to look like under Klopp? Oh my God. So guys, Nunez just shut the whole internet down. Now he got every rival fan out here paranoid, wondering, oh my God, we need more players. We need more players. We told you, this is just preseason. Klopp told you, especially you LFC fans who keep whining and crying like babies. He told you this kid is special and you didn't want to believe him. Yo, we might fall off for top 4. Now, what are you saying now? What are you going to say now? I mean, I'm so excited. Like I said, I went in there, wanted to see what Nunez, Carvalho is going to do. Now I'm coming out talking about Stefan Bajcetic. This is a young kid. This boy's space awareness, his ball control, like his press, he looks like he's playing like he's 30 years old, and he's going to just get better. So watch that space. That kid, I believe Klopp is going to keep him around a little bit more than what we just saw. He played very, very well. Okay, now we're just going to jump on some transfer rumors. Rumors still are that Ox might be, West Ham is looking at Ox right now. They're talking about 6-7 million, but LFC want 10. If they bring 10, Ox, and it's not just West Ham that's looking at him, there's also, I believe there's Leeds, and then I think Fulham, I'm not pretty sure. West Ham could not get Lingard. I believe that they will be looking at Ox. They understand how Ox is. They know he has very experienced. He's injury prone, but they will also, I mean, Lingard is also injury prone some form of way, but if they bring 10 million, he's gone. He were to leave, as much as I'm propping up Stefan Bajcetic, I still think we might bring somebody else. Jude Bellingham thing is next year. I mean, they already told us he's not in the market. So I'm thinking he's gonna, the next player that they're probably looking at hard that everybody's talking about, everybody in the, the tier 1 says there's a lot of interest, is Matheus Nunes. He's the one that Liverpool is looking at in the case that we lose a midfielder. There's a possibility that we might sign him before the season begin or towards the end of the transfer window. Chelsea right now, Chelsea. Barcelona have told Jules Koundé, wait a little bit and we might get you. He was omitted from the Sevilla team when they went to training camp. Now they said today, by the end of the day, they say he ended up showing up to training camp because he wants to wait and see if Barcelona will make the bid. Chelsea already made a bid with Sevilla and the Sevilla accepted it. But yet this kid is saying, I don't want to go to Chelsea. He's been trying to go to Chelsea since last year. And at the beginning of the transfer window, he was in London ready to switch. Of course, there was some movement with the Chelsea hierarchy, but how do you change your mind so quick? Barcelona is doing some fishy things. I'm telling you, Barcelona is doing some fishy. I'm saying I don't even blame Barcelona. It's the players who are going there. You know they broke. They owe people money. So they might put their focus on Kimpembe, but still they might, after Kimpembe, they might need one more senior or experienced center back if they don't go with their tried and tested kids from the academy. Arsenal is still looking at Tielemans. I think they're still trying to get 1 or 2 more, another forward and then a midfielder, because their midfielders tend to get injured a lot. They bring in Sechenko, who could always deputize for Partey. They need 1 more, and they're looking at Tielemans still. So we don't know what's going on there. They're taking forever. They played against one of the MLS team, I forgot, and I think it was Arsenal won. Man U right now, in terms of Man U, Ronaldo don't want to come back. This guy has not shown up to training camp. He's supposed to be the guy who loves Man U so much. He did not show up to training camp. They've been preseason, they're almost done. I think they got 1 or 2 more games. This guy has not shown up. We heard that Chelsea doesn't want him. Bayern came forcibly, said we don't want him. We don't think he's going to PSG. So the only team that right now people are talking about is Atletico Madrid. Very interesting for the fact that Ronaldo is a Real Madrid legend, and he's going to go to Atletico Madrid. Yes, I know Thibaut Courtois came from Atletico Madrid, but he was a Chelsea player when he went to Atletico Madrid. This thing is crazy. Man U is still looking at De Jong. De Jong said he doesn't want to come to Man U. He'd rather go to Chelsea than go to Man U. That was something that's reported. Man U people, move on. That's what I'm going to say. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you all joining us. Please share, subscribe, like, keep the likes up, keep the subscription up, please. We appreciate for the new members and the new likes and the new viewers. Please keep watching us. Thank you so well. Please share, subscribe, like. Kwesi Bold, Archie, peace.